In the last video, I showed the first 5 AI tools. Today, I will continue this topic and tell you about the following fantastic AI tools. I'll also tell you how you can monetize them, and that's just one of the options, so sit back and enjoy. The 6th tool takes a user, provided prompt and outputs a visual depiction of that prompt. While this may seem similar to DAO 2, the main difference is that users may now join a community and watch the contributions of other members in real time. BlueWillow is the 6th A tool we have developed. The widespread accessibility and simple learning curve of BlueWillow are further benefits. When you choose Join the Beta, you'll be invited to their main Discord server. If you join their Discord server, you may expect to see something like this. Because of the server's rapid expansion, its continued availability as a no-cost resource is also dubious. If you scroll down on any of the tabs, you'll see the numerous branches that have formed in the conversation tree. Pick a twig at random and begin moving. The branch is likely to be hit by someone. As can be seen, these users may input whatever word they choose to generate these images. Options abound, including magnificent creatures, personalities, nature, and more. Everything that can be conceived. However, I can change the command shown at this prompt by using the /imagine button and then typing in my own. At long last, I've progressed to the stage where I can enter a prompt. Imagine I'm out in the middle of nowhere, want a giant iPhone. The next step is for you to verbally describe the look you envision for the finished product. Let's just call it what it is, an 8Q 3D realistic. I'd also add that it's practical. When I hit the enter key, it now says great prompt. We've made some headway on it recently. Keep an eye out for the hilarious images coming soon. The whole making process will take under a minute. The giant iPhone in the middle of the desert has started making phones. That's fantastic. Now I can examine all these images. Let's say I enjoy image number 3, but for some reason I can't even look at picture number 4. Simply clicking the V3 button will bring up any updates based on version 3. That settles the matter. It generated these 4 different variations, but this one is tops in my book. To me, the 4th choice seems the clearest. If you see one that you like, you may press U, which I assume stands for upscale, to make the image larger and of greater quality before saving it. I'm going to attack you right now. A bigger version of the current image will be generated in a few seconds. I may now use this image on any of my iPhones since it has been saved to my collection. What an intriguing topic. Yes, this is BlueWillow. You may use it to make artificial intelligence photographs, get inspiration from user-posted challenges, and play around with a lot of other options. Do you long for a blog or find yourself at a loss for words while writing ads? I found an AI-powered copywriter that never fails to provide high-converting material. This helpful tool is known as CopyA. After logging on to CopyA, you'll be taken to a beautiful dashboard where you can keep track of your projects and your writing in separate folders. If, for instance, you only update your blog at particular seasons of the year, you may benefit from using a folder. Seasons that may be easily identified, namely winter, spring, summer, and fall. Folders are another option for organizing your different promotional activities. What I like most about this site is how much they value your contributions and how many other avenues of exploration they provide you. They serve as a source of motivation. Although certain aspects are still in the works, the products as a whole function admirably. What a variety of digital ad copy there is. Headlines, descriptions, and other important text ad elements are all provided for use on Facebook. As a consequence, they can provide all the content you need for your advertising and blogging initiative. The more information I provide when I click Create New Project, the more likely it is that my endeavor will be successful. Therefore, it will lead you through a sequence of procedures designed to improve your writing skills. Let's say I've invented a new kind of water bottle for athletes to use at the gym. Let's pretend I want a high-end luxury item that can quickly blend together various components. Here, I'll explain how to make a fake product and then describe it. You may choose the tone of my fake assistance. Then, we may relax and see the marvel as it happens. A product description is created after I select Create Content, and I can use it any way I like on my site in my ads, except. In just a few seconds after I click the Create Content button, a detailed product description written in the voice and style I've chosen will miraculously appear before me. Your ideal client is pictured when you write each of these descriptions. The text will be written in a high-end tone if that is the audience I'm trying to reach. You may choose to download any that you like by clicking here. Some could even say that you can do this by hitting this pattern repeatedly in conversation. ChatGPT. If writing text is your thing, you should absolutely get this beautiful dashboard and utilize some of these folders to organize your projects in a way that makes sense to you, rather than having everything dumped into an arbitrary ChatGPT structure. Therefore, CopyA is an excellent tool for authors. As a result, the next 3 A tools are more for fun and diversion than serious work. But I think they'll all make it, and they're only getting started in their own fields. Have you ever desired that a static image might become a living, breathing piece of art? Thankfully, Lex Converter allows for such a transformation. The process of creating 3D artworks from 2D visual. As a web designer and video editor, I can't wait for this one since it may potentially produce 3D assets in a matter of seconds, which would be awesome. The next step, after signing into the Lex website, is to upload. The process of creating your own 3D things is as simple as that. Therefore, I will post and I shall upload an image depicting a. Even as it loads in, you can see that it is already on the move. It's great that you can personalize your experience over here. You may modify the length of the animation in this way, how long the cartoon lasts. Inevitably, progress will slow down the longer it goes on. After 6 seconds, you can tell that the action is subtler than at first glance. For instance, when the timer is set at 2 seconds, I find myself moving about quite a little more. Hold on for a moment. I was really taken aback by this. Now, I'm going to switch to animation to show you how the thing, or my brain, spins. You may go ahead and lie down. I'll just shake my head at you. No, I can really balance on my head. Yes. You may choose between a regular size circle and a tall circle. I'm rotating my head around in this wide circle the same way I did in the previous one we performed. What seems to be a 3D object in motion outside the camera's viewport. The focus may now be adjusted as well. I'm sure there are many applications for the depth map that I haven't considered. If you're happy with your 3D creation and want to save it or share it, you may do so by clicking the share button. What seems to be a 3D object in motion outside the camera's viewport. The focus may now be adjusted as well. I'm sure there are many applications for the depth map that I haven't considered. If you're happy with your 3D creation and want to save it or share it, you may do so by clicking the share button. It's also available as a Facebook 3D picture download. That may be very cool if it works out. It will last eternally in GIF form. Web designers that want to include simple 3D graphics or features into their sites might benefit from this. As for the moving component, that wasn't really moving, there's that too. It doesn't take much time to get it functioning. Tool number 9. Synthesia comes next. It's a system that compiles clips of people talking and acts as a narrator using AI, including their text. GPT can now create the text for you. You could plug it right into Synthesia and have an artificial intelligence generated video channel on YouTube. One of the things that drew me to them was the fact that they offered a large selection of avatars and supported several languages. Let's watch a little video to get a feel for how simple it is and how many new doors it opens.
Hey, I'm Alex, and here's a quick Synthesia product demo. To begin, choose from a wide variety of fully customizable video templates. Then, select your preferred AI avatar. Now, type in text in over 120 languages.
And choose a narration style or local accent.
Next, start editing your video. Easily change colors to match your brand identity and upload your logo or other brand assets that you can reuse for future videos. Alternatively, you can choose from a library of millions of royalty-free media assets such as videos, images, icons, and more. Add your text and position everything easily thanks to the snapping function. And if you need, you can also add a soundtrack. Record quick videos of your screen with a built-in screen recorder, so you don't have to jump in between apps. Trim and crop your recording and adapt it to your scene. Animate elements by dropping markers in your script. It's an easy, satisfying, and super quick way to make your video look more professional. When you're ready, Click Generate Video and include or exclude automatic closed captions. Share your video with your team to get feedback and add comments. If you need to make changes, simply edit your video, adjust it, and generate a new one in minutes. Finally, when your video is ready, you can download it, share it, or embed it. And that's it. Try it for yourself today. Ciao, ciao.
This is how I sound in English. What do you think?
Así es como sueno en español.
Voici comment je sonne en français. So klinge ich auf Deutsch.
I can see how this may be huge for YouTubers who want to re-upload their videos in other languages, even at the most fundamental level. Do you ever wake up after a good night's sleep and wonder, why did I just have that dream? The dream was quite unusual. I just don't get it. 10th A tool, Dream Interpretation AI, has come to save the day, so you may rest easy. The website's first page is really basic. You can't even scroll on this thing. Fill out this form with your goals. Okay, so the other night I had a dream. I just don't know. It was my job to drive the golf cart. When I lost control of the golf cart I was driving, I ended up in a pond. By accident, my car and I careened down the cliff into a pond below. I was knocked out when I made contact with the water, but when I regained consciousness, I was standing on solid ground and very confused. I could have used an artificially intelligent dream interpreter back then, but as it is, I'll just have to double-check my assumptions. What does that dream indicate, though? My made-up world is becoming a reality in cyberspace. While I was driving my golf cart, it overturned and landed in a pond. When I slipped into the water, I was suddenly propelled back on the land. Wow, that's one weird dream. I plan to investigate its origins to see why I even had it. The next step is to choose Interpret Dream, which will bring up the current inquiry. This is an intriguing tool that might aid your midnight meditations. It's fun to play about with the tool and think about the many meanings one's dreams may have. Here, for your perusal, is what I interpret my dreams to represent. Check our dream interpretation aid if you want to discover the meaning of your dreams and how to put them into practice in your daily life. Did you like these 5 new AI tools? Write a comment. Tell us which of the 10A tools you have already invented new uses for, and we can discuss additional ways to monetize them in the comments. See you in the next videos.